Obama's at it again. I'm the Aussie Ranter. Last night, something interesting happened. Obama decided to throw out some Russian guys, diplomats I believe they were, back to Russia because of the whole DNC. Well, it wasn't DNC, it was Hillary's private, John Podesta's private email servers got hacked. And it's the Russians that did it. Without evidence. I'm going to say this. They say they've got evidence, but we haven't seen it. Nobody in the public's seen it. They haven't shown us the Russians. Nobody's got any evidence. Julian Assange is coming out saying, oh, guess what? It wasn't. It was an insider from the DNC. And we have the evidence, and they've shown the evidence. So, why is Obama doing this? Well, because Obama is a spoilt little bitch. And we should have seen this coming. I mean, he's a politician. He lost for his Democratic Party because it wasn't just Hillary that lost, it was also him. His legacy's gone. He's gone. You don't have a legacy. I mean, what's he going to have 8 years of? Everyone's going to remember him for race riots. Everyone's going to remember him for Syria. Everyone's going to remember him for fucking drones. And what else? A failed Obamacare? What's he done? Fuck all. He has been probably one of the most ineffective presidents I think America's ever had. Well, certainly in my memory, has ever had. What a twit. And now he's coming out like a spoiled little bitch and trying to blame Russia and essentially trying to start a Cold War with Russia. What he doesn't realise is Vladimir Putin knows that Trump and him can get along. And so therefore he just has to hold tight for the next few days, and he's generally I'm not throwing out your bloody, your people. In fact, I'm going to have a party and I'm going to invite everyone on both sides of your politics except for you because you're a spoilt little bitch. And he is. Obama has turned out to be a spoilt little bitch. So, I'm waiting for this evidence though. The CIA have come out. Now, the CIA have got a long and storied history of being wrong. Now, it's not just 2003. I mean, if you think about this logically, all right? CIA, who are they paid by? Whoever's in charge of the government. Who chooses the head of the CIA? The president. The CIA have always come down on the side and found information on the side of whoever's running the government at the time. To think at all that they care about information is wrong. They don't care about information. All they care about is getting their paycheck and the boss keeping his job. To a lesser extent, you can say that about the FBI because the FBI actually runs somewhat separately to the government. But the CIA, no. They are chosen by the government. So they are always going to side with the government. Now, isn't it funny how the FBI came out and they started going on about this email shit? The CIA didn't. The CIA knew nothing, apparently. Well, until they needed to get the heat off them for what the emails contained, the top secret information they contained on a private server, mind you. I mean, if that isn't an act of treason, giving away your country's top secrets by having them on a personal server. The password 123, apparently. What the fuck? That's treason. But they needed to take the head off Hillary. So what did they do? It was Russia. No evidence, but it was Russia. We know it was Russia. But they didn't chuck out the diplomats then. No, they didn't do that. Then Trump had the bus scandal thing, and when that died down, the FBI came back and said, look, we found more emails. That's all they did. They didn't say they were going to prosecute Hillary. They just said, look, there's more emails. That's essentially it. What was the response? It's Russia, it's Russia. Did they throw out the diplomats then? Russian diplomats then? No. No, they didn't. So before the election, they had 2 opportunities with this whole Russia did it to throw out the diplomats. They didn't do it. As soon as the election was over, they could have done it again. They could have thrown out those diplomats then. Election's over. We're throwing out these diplomats. No, they didn't. They waited until after the college electorate went through because they were, I think, hoping that the college electorate would go, yeah, sure. Yeah, mate, you beauty. Yeah, we'll put Hillary in place. It was never going to fucking happen. And now, a week or so after that, They're throwing out diplomats because this is their last gambit. This is it. This is all they can do. Obama has put all his energies into, instead of being president, mind you, during the campaign, all his energies into Hillary, trying to get Hillary to win. And that's failed. Well, he wants a legacy. He's looking back and going, actually, I haven't done anything that I'm going to be remembered for fondly. I'm going to come out and be strong and be tough, and I'm going to take on Putin. The problem is there's no evidence that Putin did anything. And unlike the situation 2002, 2003 Iraq, and nobody in the West really liked Saddam Hussein, so that didn't matter. Everyone was like, yeah, weapons of mass destruction, okay, they didn't turn out to be anywhere, a bit pissed off, but hey, fuck Saddam Hussein. He's dead. Good shit. Bye-bye. This is different. You're taking on a nuclear superpower here, boys. Obama, it's not good. Without evidence, who wants to have a third world war? No one. Your legacy is going to be remembered as a fool, as a little whiny bitch, because that's exactly what you are. So for those people who want to try to get a grip on this whole situation, just have a think about it, do a little bit of research into the CIA, into the history of the CIA. Look up Hoover, who headed up the CIA. Look up McCarthy. These people are not nice people. These people only serve one thing, and that is to agree with everything the government wants them to find. That's it. So until we see evidence, I don't believe a word of it was Russia. Now, I want to also add, I wouldn't be surprised if it fucking was. We know that Russia hacks everybody else in the world, but America has come out and say, especially you, Obama, come out and say, well, I'll tell you something, it was the Russians who did it. Mate, that's hypocrisy. We know what America does. We know you hack everything. You're into everything. You're into everybody's business. We know this. Why do you think China has intranet and one tiny little bit which can lead into the outside world? It's not just because they're a communist nation. You can't find out what they're doing. And they don't want you to. So, this is my ideas on what the fuck's happening in America with Obama. He's being a spoiled little bitch. He's being a tantrum, toddler tantrums. Bang, bang, rah! We didn't win the election. My legacy is nothing. I need something to make my legacy mean anything. So a few days before he's due to be kicked out of office, he's trying to start a Cold War with a nuclear superpower. And Putin ain't falling for it. God, that's gotta hurt. Anyway, I'm the Ranting Aussie. I'll catch you fuckers later. G'day guys, it's the Ranting Aussie. Hey, did you like this video? Comment down below. Like the video? Share? And most importantly, subscribe. I'll catch you later.